Now we're going to do real world application now for skill practice 10 and 11. Skill practice 10 says a farmer worker determines that the distance along the ground from her position to the base of a palm tree is 16 feet. She measures the angle of elevation from eye level of 5 feet to the top of the tree at 45.9 degrees. Is the tree tall enough to harvest, which means it needs to be at least 20 feet tall? So let's draw this picture. We've got this tree, terrible tree, but you get the idea, that she's measuring from eye level to the top. That's going to create a right angle, and that angle of elevation is 45.9 degrees. We've got this 5-foot distance here, and we need to know how high the rest of the tree is. So we need to find this height over here. We also know that the farmer is 16 feet away. That's 16. So what I have here is I have an angle, I have an adjacent, and I need an opposite. An opposite and adjacent is related by tangent. This means that the tangent of 45.9 is equal to the opposite of h over the adjacent of 16. Multiplying both sides by 16, I get 16 tangent 45.9 equals the height that I'm missing. Make sure your calculator's in degree. And when I calculate that, I get that the height of the tree at that point is 16.5107. Now, that's not the height of the tree though, because that's from 5 feet up. So if I add 5 feet, I get 21.5107 feet. And that's not what the question asked. The question asked, is the tree tall enough to harvest? Is it at least 20 feet? And that tells us, yes, it is tall enough to harvest. Okay, let's do another one. Skill practice 11. If a 15-foot ladder is leaning against a wall at an angle of 62 degrees with the ground, how high up the wall will the ladder reach? Round to the nearest foot. So let's draw this picture. We've got a wall. Let's say it's a brick wall. And then we've got this ladder that is at a 62-degree angle with the ground. The ladder is 15 feet, and they want to know how high up the wall is. What I have here is an angle, I have an opposite, and I have a hypotenuse. And the trigonometric ratio that connects opposite and hypotenuse is sine, or cosecant, but we're not going to be doing that. The sine of 62 degrees is equal to h over 15. Multiplying by 15, we get 15 sine 62 degrees equals the height, which is 13.2 feet. And there you go. That's it for this section.